guys, it's Ruthie with the Popo Backyard Farm, and I am running around cleaning out my house, and I wanted to do a brief video on garage sales and selling and buying at garage sales. So I'm just kind of going through everything that I have, and what I don't have, I'll be honest with you, I'm not doing garage sales anymore myself because to me, it's just not what I want to do, but I'm going to tell you some of my past experiences with them. At this point in my life, I just donate everything to charity. But let me start off by saying this. From the seller's point of view, I used to do garage sales and would always make about $400 at each of my garage sales. And this is kind of what got me into the way I take care of my home. And this is just good advice whether you're going to garage sales or just cleaning out your house. I just go through all my cupboards and drawers, and anything I don't want, I put into a bag. Now I will either donate it or I will pack it up and put it in my garage sale. Now, like I said, I don't really do garage sales anymore. It's too much hauling for me, and I'm just on a different agenda. But when I did, I'd make $400 every time I did a garage sale. So what I would do is when I would say I wanted to sell this, because I have quite a few of these little balls, and I might feel like, well, I may have so many that I feel like it's just overpowering my house. I will take them out and then I'll actually price them and put them in a box to sell. So I'll go through everything in my house like over the winter and either box it up to sell, rescue mission, or Salvation Army, or a worthy cause and donate it, or like I said, or put it in my garage sale. So that's a great way to get your house cleaned and to help other people. Now, from selling at garage sales, what I found is if I price my items at a fair price to sell, not to necessarily make $1 million on, and which is going to bring me up to my next thing, which is this. I like to look at Facebook sales, Craigslist, and all those different things, eBay and all those things. I love to buy. And for those of you that are big into garage selling on both ends, this might help you. I love to be a buyer. I love to buy things and make my house look nice or buy something special for my family. So I love to buy, but if I don't see the price point at a reasonable price, I just walk. Or if I walk into a garage sale and everything's just crazy, like if I walk in and I see, say, an old chair for 20 bucks, as soon as I see that, I know that's not for me because I'm going to be looking for like $2 or $1, or maybe the most $3. After that, I feel like, well, that's not really where I want to be. And I'm just saying my personal view on garage sales. Now, obviously, if somebody's having like a house sale or an estate sale and it's worth more, at that point, yes, you may expect to be paying more. But if it's just like an old beat up chair and it looks like it had its day, I personally don't like to spend a whole lot because the purpose of me going is to find deals. Now, the other thing, and this has to do with Facebook, and there's a lot of Facebook sales, and if you don't have to wait until the summer to have your garage sale. You could clean out your entire house and put each of your items on Facebook and sell things that way, and every week you might make $5, $10, $15, $20, $30 or whatever you're putting up. But if you make your prices fair, think to yourself, if I saw that, would I buy it for that? Get yourself on the other side. And if you say yes, that's a good thing. Don't get emotionally attached to your things, because then all you're doing is just wasting your time listing things that you're not going to sell. And know what you're selling too. You can look and see what other people have sold. Now, if you're a big seller, say you're selling a lot of things, fourth quarter, which is the last part of the year, you want to try to back up a lot of your stuff that you don't sell through the year, and maybe even save it if you're storing stuff to sell, and sell it all around Christmas time, because you'll make more money because people are looking to buy at that time more. And also, as far as yard sales, I think too the earlier ones do better because people are kind of getting in the mood to look. So as soon as the weather breaks, if you start putting out your yard sale, you may do better or you may not. It all depends. You know, But these are just some of the tips that I would share with you. Now, when I used to garage sale a lot, I would actually try to avoid some of the nicer neighborhoods because I felt like they priced their stuff just way too high. A lot of times what happens is people get what we call house poor, and they'll have a big beautiful home, but they're living for that house and they have no money. What the better way to do is when you're looking around at garage sales is look for the house with the big wreaths on the door, all the little gadgets in the yard, kind of like their mailboxes dressed up. That shows that that person may have a little extra money. They'll have all kinds of things out for sale, and they're probably not going to price them as high. This is just my opinion. As say the guy that you go drive up and there's nothing on the door, everything looks pretty plain. That person is probably not going to sell as cheap. These are the things, like I said, that I've learned through the years of garage selling, and I have stories to tell. I buy anything that I pretty much want when I go garage selling. And that brings me to this. Sometimes you run across something you just love, and sometimes I've paid, I mean, I'm not afraid to lay out the money if it's something I want. But if it's something that's like knickknacks and everyday items, I don't expect to pay more than $3. And even there, 50 cents, a dollar, 25, 2.50, $3. When they start asking $4 to $5, I usually will walk. But if it's something really nice, and I'm not talking like something like say I see an iron, like a regular iron, and if it's brand new in the box, I may pay $5 for that if it's a really good one. Or like if I see a lawnmower that's in excellent shape or something like that type of thing. But your everyday items like brick and brack, clothing, and that type of thing, I don't expect to pay much for that. So those are just some thoughts. And also, like I said, on Facebook, you can be doing your sales all year long on Facebook. And then whatever you don't sell between now and Facebook, as you're cleaning out your house, you can put all that out to the road. And depending on where you live, you can do your garage sale and then pack it all up and donate it, or pack it up again for next year, depending on what your take is on storing and trying to keep things around, or pack it up and put it back on Facebook and Craigslist and eBay and Amazon and all those spots that you do things. So I just wanted to share those little tips and thoughts with you guys, and hoping that this will inspire you to go through your house, clean out all your drawers, get rid of all your excess that you don't want or don't need or will never, never, never use, and donate it. Put it on Facebook, Craigslist, yard sale it, whether you're going to yard sale it or donate it. But if you want to make some cash, you can do it. Like I said, you can do it today. Just list them on Facebook and Craigslist, and they have what they call on Facebook, like they'll say, like in our area, we'll have Red Creek garage sales, Wolcott garage sales, Wayne County garage sales, Oswego garage sales. Just type in those and join those groups, and you'll be able to find other people that are selling things, and then you'll be able to see things that you want and get those items right there. So I hope this was helpful. I've gotten some wonderful things I really love, and but like I said, when you're doing those types of things, you gotta be smart. Don't impulse buy. Have your goodie jar, your mad money, mad money, so to speak, and you can make your money last picking what you want, and then you could even do a number like this. You could say, okay, I'm selling these items, and I'm going to use that money to invest back in what I want to buy from Facebook. So that's just a fun way to kind of do it, so you can feel like you're using free money to buy the things you want. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video, and I hope this was helpful to you. God bless.